Yo, what is going on, everybody? XpertGamer here, bringing you guys my review for Dragon Ball Super episode 33. And I feel really bad because I've been missing the last few episodes on my review just because I've been busy just doing stuff in real life. I'm gonna have an update video out real soon about talking about where I've been and stuff like that, but I'm not going to explain all that in this video. But this episode is titled Be Surprised Universe 6, This is Super Saiyan Son Goku, and even though the animation was kind of lacking, and I'm not going to sit here and just like whine about the animation because there's no point, like it probably will never get to the point where it's never shitty again. Like, we're gonna have those shitty episodes animation wise, and this was kind of one of them, but it wasn't too bad. I still enjoyed it despite animation. But getting into the episode, it starts off and they're both just testing each other's abilities, just hopping around, getting momentum going. And if you've read the manga, you know exactly what's gonna happen right here. And it's kind of silly, but Goku, he starts off really poorly. Like, Botamo's just getting all inside of his own space. He's just getting all the momentum from the entire match. It even got to the point where he knocked Goku and Goku almost fell out of the ring. Now, why that is such a big deal is because they're playing by the Budokai Tenkaichi rules, and those rules say that if you fall out of the ring, you're actually like eliminated from the match. So that's kind of big that he almost fell out, but he was able to catch his balance and stay in. So that's good. Like, what if they honestly just made it so Goku fell off right there and that was the end of like Goku's tournament run? Dude, I would be so mad at Super, but good thing they didn't do that. But in the next scene, everybody's just doubting Goku's abilities. I think Shampoo was saying something about these are like the pathetic abilities that I saw at Beerus' castle. And then the new Saiyan Kabe, he was saying like, the Saiyans from my universe are different from the Saiyans in this one, implying that the ones from his universe are like stronger and these ones are just weaker, because like Goku's not performing well at all right now. Like, he hasn't made any moves. And at this point in the episode, this is when the animation gets like really shaky, honestly. Like, the animation just looks cheap, it looks rushed, like they're using these really cheesy effects. So Goku announces that he needs to run off some of the weight. He's eating too much grilled meat, I think it was. So he's eating too much grilled meat. So Botamo helps him run it off by shooting blasts at him. And Botamo has some cool moves, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's really fast, his offense is nice, and he can shoot the lasers out of his mouth, which I think is really cool. But this is when those cheesy ass animations start coming in. So Goku starts getting back into the fight, and he's actually putting punches on Botama on the stomach, and they're just using this really bad like ripple effect. I'll put a screenshot in the back. Like, they're using this really general default ripple effect when they could have actually drawn it on. Like, I've seen episodes where like stuff like this is actually drawn on rather than just putting an overlay. So I wasn't really a big fan of that, but there's no point in really complaining about the animation. Like, we're just gonna get what we're gonna get, and you just have to deal with it. So no point at all right now to complain about the animation. There was no confirms that we're gonna get nice animation. Nobody promised that. There was no contract that said you guys are gonna get good animation. Like, we're just getting what we're getting, so might as well just sit with it. But just like in the manga, Goku grabs Botama by his legs and just drags him to the end and just tosses him off. Like, the fight was really rushed. We didn't actually get to see hands being thrown. So I wasn't really a big fan of this first fight, but of course there's still many more to come to please me. But the next fight I thought was pretty good. Like, it was okay. It was just a solid fight. It was there, and it had some really good like plot twist, oh my god moments. So Frost v Goku. Frost is the next person from Universe 6 to fight. And he is nothing like Frieza at all. He is literally nothing like Frieza. He's really honorable. He's really happy. He introduces himself to like everybody on the Universe 7 side. He says, I hope you enjoyed the match. He even shakes Goku's hand and says it's an honor to fight you. So like, this character is pretty cool, but in a fighting standpoint, Goku does already have the advantage over him because he's fought Frieza, he knows that Frieza can transform, and I'm assuming that Frost didn't know that Goku could transform because he just looks surprised with his facial expression after Goku transformed. So right off the bat on their fight, Goku just gets right to the point and says, you might as well just transform into your final form right now. And of course Frost is sitting here like, how did you even know? And Goku's reading him like a book. He said something about, you're planning to transform bit by bit while testing my strength, aren't you? So he just pretty much read him like a straight up novel. And of course it's true, that's what he's gonna do. Goku's fought Frieza and he knows how this race works. And that's just a good tip that Goku gave to Frost, because he basically said you can get beat before you even get the chance to transform into your final form. So Frost thanks him for the tip, and then he goes in to his final form, quote unquote, because it's actually not. He just transforms until I think the third Frieza form. I'll put a picture of it up. I think it's the third form. Something along the lines of that, the one with the abnormal ass head. So they're actually throwing hands. Like, it wasn't a Botamo fight where they weren't throwing hands. Like, they're actually getting in each other's faces, throwing hands, and I like seeing stuff like that. So while they're fighting, the announcer, just like the Budokai Tenkaichi, the announcers was really good. It brought back some nostalgia from the old tournaments, because he's like commentating it right as it's going along, like he's following it just like the old commentator did, and I really like that. But he goes into more background on the form that Frost is using right now, and he says that that is his assault form, and he uses that form because he leads a peacekeeping force, and he just uses that form just to, you know, beat people up. Like, he's transforming, he's getting strong as fuck, so might as well just call it your assault form, right? So he's just all up in your face in this form. So like, Frost 100% has the upper hand in the fight right now. Like, Goku's running on the floor while Frost is just in the air shooting lasers. Like, he has Goku's number on this one. So Goku says that he's just getting fired up, which is 100% true. It's not like a John or anything, it's 100% true. But Goku just reads him like a book again, and he's like, I know you're hiding at least one more transformation, right? And you're just planning on using it and saving it for the upcoming matches. And he's like, what the hell? What are you even basing this off of? And Goku's like, because I'm doing the same thing. It just transforms right into Super Saiyan. Like, it was pretty dope, the way they just transitioned into it and everything. But Frost agrees just to go straight into your full power, so he transforms, and he's like, I'm not saving this final form for the reason that you assumed, that I was just gonna save it for upcoming matches. He says that in his peacekeeping force, he accidentally went into this form and killed somebody when there was absolutely no reason to, and ever since then he's just keep this form sealed away. But he says that he believes that Goku is capable of being able to handle him in this form, which is dope. We actually get a new fighter who's not on the same team as Goku, and he's actually giving him respect for his power. Like, he's not underestimating him or anything. He thinks that he's capable of handling him, which is nice. But despite this transformation, they get back into throwing hands, and Goku just has the upper hand completely. Frost can't even land a punch. Goku just catches it, and then he punches him away, he kicks him away, and Goku very nicely says, you seem like a nice guy, and I don't want to beat you up too much, like you could just forfeit. But in Frost Peacekeeping Corp, apparently children are involved, and he helps them out, and he says that his responsibility is to win this tournament so that Champa can give support to Frost to give support to the children. So that's why Frost is here, just to help out these children and get Champa's support. So he gets off his knees and he just charges in with a punch, and this is when the plot twist happens. So the punch does make very light contact, and after the punch, Goku is just stunned. It's like he was poisoned or something. He was stunned, he was dizzy, and Frost literally just said, here's my chance, and kicked him out of the ring. Now the thing is, when Frost's punch made contact, Jacko noticed that something was wrong, and that's when Goku just started feeling really drowsy, and Frost just took the match. Everybody is confused. Nobody has any idea what happened. Beerus, Bulma, Chi-Chi, Vegeta, Piccolo, nobody has any clue what just happened. And the episode just cut off right there. So in the next episode, I don't know if they're gonna give any backstory to what Frost did to make Goku dizzy. I'm probably just gonna be making my own video with the Mikey J just to get our thoughts on what happened, because that's a really hot topic in the community right now. What the fuck just happened in that fight? Like, go watch it for yourself. But overall, this episode, I'll rate it. What should I give it? honest opinions, I'll probably give it a 3.5 out of 5. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 just because the action, they did the action right. Like, I really liked the scenes, and just that plot twist at the end really got me. But let me know what you guys thought of it. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. I will be having an update video out soon because my break's over. The videos are coming back. I recently just hit 5K. I think like 3 or 4 days ago I hit 5K, so I'll have a video up for that. But I'm gonna head out of here now. Peace out, everybody.